Hey guys, welcome back to Dark Pups Bricks, and this is actually a bit of a different episode, in the fact that, this is not just a roster review, which it's been, pretty decent while. I apologize, I just get busy over the weekends, and it's easier just to do this than record a video. But my 2-year anniversary, because I started on St. Patrick's Day 2 years ago. Because my friend actually asked me, he was like, yo, you should play this. I love Star Wars, so I was like, yeah, I'll play it. This is my roster review after 2 years. So, 5.3, almost 5.4, around between there, million power, which is, I think, pretty good, being that I don't spend too much money. But we got, sorry, that's, BB-8's not supposed to be favorited, but, yeah, R7, BB-8 there. But, working on Captain Rex, getting stars up on him. I haven't farmed him for the past few days, because I've been just grinding away energy for Rey, on those Kyro attacks. But, yeah, if you see there, aren't Gear 9, only one Zeta so far. I'm very Zeta poor. But Rey, yeah, Gear 9, I'm planning on getting her maybe to relics in a week or two, probably near to, maybe a little more actually. Just so many Kairos and stuff to farm, but thankfully my guild is crazy in territory battles and just getting 25, 26 stars, which is getting tons and tons upon of get 2 and get 3 currency to fuel up Kairos, which is just great. And tons of crystals as well, which is awesome for getting gear, doing energy refreshes, refreshing mods, stuff like that. But, yeah, Cal Kestis is favorited right now. I've been working on him quite a bit, alternating between him and Signal Data, just because, obviously, it helps a lot to get Signal Data, because I'm going to need a lot to get Rey. I have almost all the actual relic material scraps ready to get her to R7, even R8, I think, but not the Signal Data. So thankfully it does take a few weeks, because I'm going to need a few weeks to get that Signal Data up and running. And if we look over, we got DTMF and Darth Bane, both at well over 100 shards, which is great. I've been putting in a lot of work on Conquest. If you see there's a little uneven amount, like they're in like 3s and 4s at the ends, that is because I spent $9.99 because I just had it. So I was like, I'll spend that on the Conquest Pass, get like 12 shards each of them, or it was like 20 DTMF or 23 or whatever, and like 14 main shards, I think. So, how can you refuse? I love those characters, so getting those unlocked, that'd be awesome. Hermit Yoda, I haven't really been working on him. I do have him favorited, though, because in my near future, I'm going for JML, so I'm going to need to get him up and running sooner than later. But, third sister, it's pretty huge. 42 shards, and we're slowly but surely increasing the amount of Grand Inquisitors / Riva ready missions, that Inquisitor teams that we have for the Riva mission. And in the past few weeks, it's gone up. I think last territory battle, we got 9 out of 12. I was one of the fails. I need to work on the mods a little bit more. But I got to the second wave against JMK. But yeah, 42 Riva shards, which is just crazy. Eventually, I'll get her maybe by next anniversary. Yeah, Slicker, R8. I'm just gonna go through my whole roster just in case this is like a video that someone's seeing for the first time on my roster. Yeah, R9 Piet, just to boost up that Executor team. It never hurts. We got Grand Inquisitor, as well as all other R7 with their Zetas on the uniques. Inquisitors. Star Killer, R7. 2 of his 3 Omicrons. Both the Revens, R5. As well as Malik, R5, wherever he is. Obviously the Executor Rex, because I have Executor. There's some more Inquisitors. We got Malik there. Rey Jedi training, of course, if I'm working on Rey and I have her. We have the Omicron on Mara Jade. It actually proved itself so useful this morning in a battle. But yeah, there we go. Zori Bliss R3. I know that's new, and both Zetas because I needed him for the Ray event. Which I kind of, part of the reason I didn't do the roster review was kind of so it could be a surprise to some people, I guess. That I got Ray because I haven't really talked too much about necessarily going for her. I said I was going for her in the future, and that just came up faster than I was expecting. But yeah, so R3, both Zetas and Omi. Same with Darth Trey. I have the exact same on her. R5 Savage with an Omi. Normally he goes with my Trey team, almost always. Phasma Omi for Territory Wars. Kyle Katarn, of course, from Starkiller. I have the Zeta on Finn lead for the Zori team. Omi on First Order TIE Pilot. R5 him and R5 on the other pilot. Actually, because of a guildmate gifted me the Stream Leader Kylo pack to get those because they were telling me I should improve my First Order team just so we could toss it on defense, and I was like, all right. And then they're like, actually, just take this. I mean, it wasn't the best use of money. Crystals probably would have been better. But I mean, they wanted me to have that, and they gave it to me, so I gotta respect that. R5's second sister because she's one of the lesser used ones for the Reva mission. So I didn't R7 her, of course, or put a Zeta on. Nihilus, R3 with a Zeta. Of course, I have the Mando pack, the BAM pack, with Grief Karga and Mando and Queel and Kara, wherever she is, Kara, however you want to pronounce it. Darth Talon Omi from when I went for Starkiller, just because, you know, my Sith are pretty stacked up, it doesn't hurt adding on another Omi to make it even stronger. I have a really good Dash Scoundrels team. Geonosian, I have all Gear 12 for the for the Waton War Shards, but nobody really does that. It's kind of all rote now. Rise of the Empire for those that don't know. Where's anything else that's interesting? I do have an R5 Logray, and if anyone noticed that, sorry, it isn't in a pack. I did farm it, and it is for Return of the Empire, Rise of the Empire, whatever it is. And yeah, that it was painful, but you know, got to do it for the guild. They give me so much. L337 got her, whatever, them from pack. They go so greatly on my Dash team. I have a Scoundrel Datacron right now, working on Basilisk soon. Old Ben, and then Visasmar R3. Visasmar I actually did, and she is R3 for my Starkiller team because I use her and Old Ben. Phoenix from the Rebels pack. We got HK and Jolie from their events. I do want to relic Jolie, but in time. Maybe after JML to toss him on there. We got Wampa. I'm going for him for Jedi Knight Luke in a little while. My CLS team is prioritized over Jedi Knight Luke and then Jedi Knight Luke. Bam, I do want to work on as soon as possible. As soon as I finish Ray, I will be going for him. Get him to relics. Maybe not relic, maybe Gear 12. He's sitting on 2 Kairos right now that he needs to get to the next gear tier, but then I believe there's no more to get him to the next gear, so that's nice. And then I have a lot of Gear 12s, just pretty good solid characters like C-3PO, Bastila from the Jedi Knight Revan event, Grievous, Thrawn, Ordo, Spy, all those guys. Those are all pretty solid, like the Geos team, obviously. General Grievous is just good. I have Malevolence because I have the Geos built up. Solid, just throw it in there. Like, every once in a while, you'll need to 2-hit a ship, and Malevolence is the good ship to do, along with the Chimera, which is Grand Admiral Thrawn. And every once in a while, since I have Vader now, not used with Palpatine because I have Starkiller, I'll throw on sometimes just to make sure I get that little boost of speed in there because I believe he's faster. He's a pretty fast character. We got Dooku just kind of chilling. Sith Empire Trooper. Zeta on the Chief Chirpa just from the Ewok event. It was a pretty rough event, so I wanted to make it easier on myself. And then here you'll just see just characters kind of chilling. I'm getting around 1.9 average mil on the raid, the Endor raid, so that's not bad. And then, this is my to-do list. So we got Ray, get her up. Cal Kestis, I might wait till after JML when I go for the actual event. But I do want to put him to Relics and put him on my Ray team. But yeah, definitely Vascular Shine Fallen. She's been neglected long enough. I want her Relic to have more survivability with my Darth Revan team. So, especially for 3v3, because then I can put Datacrons, but then not just have her. Mando, Bam, I do want to Relic him. Maybe I'll put him on my Scoundrel team in place of, like, young Lando. But yeah, he's mainly for the ship, for Executor, just to make counters easier, have it more survivable. Then we got, these characters, we need 2 R6s, Chewie and Han, and 2 R5s, C-3PO and 3POC. Those are all for Jedi Master Luke. And then all down here, all of these, obviously you can read the title, for Jedi Luke, which those are all going to be a pain to farm. Use up all my get one. Then, obviously, these two tabs right here are just the relics they needed for Jedi Master Luke. And this Grief Karga is to farm the Rebel Y-Wing because it's on the same fleet node. And then Cal, because I do want Jedi Knight Cal Kestis for JML team. So, I'll build up all those characters to get 12. Which, I mean, might not be the best use of my resources. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But, they're not bad characters. Marin can just be tossed on with low gear and quit Night Sisters, which I'm not gonna get into depth because I do kind of regret it. But I didn't use too much. I geared them up to be a galactic challenge, and they were already pretty high up. So, but yeah, I got frustrated and wanted that double Omi, and invested a little bit of gear. It wasn't too much. So that is my roster. I don't believe I'm in a Rhodium 3, just for those that don't know. Yeah, Rhodium 3. I normally get top 20, I just haven't done my battles. But yeah, this I've been around for a little bit. But I do look forward to see where my account takes me. And if you've been watching or if you're new, thank you for the support. If you're watching now, thank you for watching all the way through. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share my videos. It does help me a lot. So thanks for watching.